Okay, guys, good morning. Let me give you an update on the latest. So, on the previous video, I mentioned that I had an accident and I hurt my hip, and I was kind of concerned, being that this surgery was done 22 years ago, and some people are saying that they last 20. So I said, you know what? I wasn't thinking of coming to the trip, but my wife said, let me see if I can get you an appointment with your doctor, with the orthopedist, and get an x-ray. So we did the same day. So I went over there, took the x-rays, looked at him. He goes, no, there's no chipping, no damage, no cracking. You just had a bruised thigh there. That the side, it has a tissue that covers the muscle, and the muscle is not swollen or anything. It's just that tissue is very tender, and that's what makes things move smoothly. So I guess it's some sort of material like deer sinew. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So I said, I want to do it. I want to go. So, and she encouraged me. She said, no, come on. You got it all set up and you get the truck ready. Just go slow and see what you can do. If you can't do it, don't do it then. So I said, okay. So today, last night I stayed on the camper. I made it to the end of the trail. From this point on, it's the wilderness. You can't drive in. And I'm going to go to that mountain over there, and then behind this one, and then go to another mountain, hopefully. And that's a lot of mountains. And the idea is to reduce the weight. So, pack is 22 pounds. I've been putting stuff in it. But the pack is about 22 pounds. I can carry the 22 pounds. And on the sleigh, I don't know if you can see the sleigh from that angle. Let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, I think you can get it there. On the sleigh, I'm going to carry the sleeping bag, the mat, the sleeping mat, the pole stakes, the tent stakes, I mean. My overnight, they're like overalls for the cold. Last night got to 34. That heater was cranking on constantly, so I know I'm gonna need some warmth. So I'm gonna take that, and that's where I'm gonna put the water. I'm gonna wear the pack. In the back of the pack, I'm carrying the tent. I'm taking the little tent, little cheap Chinese tent, and also I'm taking the two walking sticks. And I'm just going to drag my way into the wilderness. Now, on the previous video, I mentioned the trail. The trail, it's this type of, it gets gravelly as you go on. And you can't tell from that point. But this material, it's like walking on the beach. So imagine carrying a pack walking on the beach, a heavy pack. And to give you an idea how soft it is and how deep, see how those tracks are. Small amounts of sand. So it's like walking and you're burying, you're sinking. And that's hard on the ankles, man. That's hard on the feet. So that's the way it is all the way to the end of that mountain. And then on the other side, it's basically the same thing. And then it starts going up and turning into a hard ground. Yeah, guys, I want to try my MacGyver and see if it works. And I want to go nice and slow, and you know, I'm not going to try to pass anybody. So I'll make another video when I'm in camp. I'm going to set up camp and see if I can collect some needles and do my usual cushion, but sometimes there's needles, sometimes there's not. So we'll see. Alright guys, see you on the next one, hopefully with a deer.